what's going on, all my sledders and sledettes out there? Mike with Northwest Dynasty, back with another edit for you while we all wait on the snow or wish that we lived in Tahoe right now. Alright, so if you're like me and you've ever been shopping on Amazon, and the other day I saw wrap vinyl, which I didn't know you could just buy so easily, on a roll, 1 foot by 5 feet for $10. So that got my brain going, how much would it cost to wrap my whole sled? Because if you've ever looked online, it is not cheap. Anywhere from $500 to $700 essentially to put cool stickers on your snowmobile. So I ordered the 1 foot by 5 foot just to see what kind of quality this material was, and spoiler alert, it's really, really bad.
That is one big pile of
total garbage. I don't even think I'd wrap my laptop in this stuff. Now that said, I thought it'd be fun to put it on my snowmobile and find out how long that'll even last. So I ended up ordering about $80 worth of wrap in order to get my entire sled done. And along the way, I found a really cool, really slick process that would allow anyone else to do the same that I'm gonna share with you now. I do not recommend going out and doing what I did, okay? I'm not saying everybody should just save the money and go and do this rather than get a real wrap from a reputable dealer, because the quality of those things is insane compared to what you buy on your own online. And if you stay till the end of the video, I'm gonna do a little demonstration to show you the durability difference of the garbage that I bought versus something reputable you can get online. Now that said, if you do have an older sled or a model that wraps just aren't available for, this is gonna be a really cool alternative for you guys to do. You can order online. I'm going to show you how to do your own templates, and you can do your own cool custom wrap. But I would recommend buy a quality vinyl. Do your research online and make sure you're getting one that's going to be nicer than the garbage I ended up buying off Amazon. Now it's time to go put a wrap on my sled for less than $100. Let's get it done. Whoops, one of the things I forgot to bring up was you're going to want a heat gun or a hair dryer. That's going to soften up your vinyl, and it's going to soften up the glue to make it adhere a little better to your project. So, oops. Now back to your regularly scheduled program. Alright guys, I'll show you the process that I'm using in order to make the template that I then put on the roll of vinyl to cut out to make my custom wrap. First off, real quick, I'm gonna grab, I've been using acetone. There may be something better out there. Leave it in the comments below if there is for anybody else looking to do this. But this is just what I'm using. I had in the garage. Grab a napkin here. What the? Come on. Splash a little bit on there. I'm gonna get this part right here nice and cleaned off. Masking tape works awesome because it releases really easily, but it's also transparent once you put it down, so you can see underneath, which helps if you're wanting to do a little bit of a custom angle or design or cutout at all. So I'll put one down. Almost there. More than good enough for our template. I want to follow these lines. So grab our Sharpie. And then I'm just gonna, see there's a contour right here I wanna follow. The pen just falls right in it. But then here, you might wanna feel out, see which way you want this decal to go. I think this one I'm gonna cut it this way. Follow this contour again here, because I kinda like the look of that, to this. And now you can see the curve right here, and rather than have to go over the curve, risk peeling, I kind of just follow along the top. And the nice thing is this doesn't have to be perfectly straight, because when you use your scissors, that'll cut, you know, straight anyway. So this line you can kind of just rough out like so. Remember, when pulling off your template, it's gonna come up best if you pull on the first piece you laid down, because if you try pulling on the ones you laid last, it just pulls, you know, right off. Whereas if you pull this bottom one, it wants to pull all the other ones you've laid on top of it with it. So it just kind of helps your pieces come up in one piece. And then there you go. There's your template. Let's go cut it out. All right, so here we have our template. I'll make best use of this right here. Just lay it on like so. Take our handy dandy scissors here, and we just cut out right along the template. This is where your scissoring skills will come in handy. Boom, there you have it. Now, let's go put it on the sled. All right, so now, take our template that we had, pull the backing off, just leave the tape on there. It's really hard to get it off before sticking it down. So then come in, kind of eyeball where everything seems to line up here. Boom. Now we've got our piece in place. Start pulling this tape off. Alright, one of the things I found online that will kind of help this really low quality wrap hold up for any amount of time is some polyurethane clear spray. So that's what I'm putting on right here. And with this wrap quality, I'm going to need all the help that I can get. So why not? Alright guys, remember I said I was going to show you the quality difference between what I bought on Amazon and something you get from a reputable dealer. On the right is as it comes from the store. The one that's on top of that piece, that's after I put a little bit of polyurethane clear coat on it, and then obviously the red and white piece is what you get from a reputable brand dealer. So let's see the difference here on a scratch test. Alright, first I'm going to take my key, try scraping up the one on the right here. As you can see, it's getting it a little bit, not too bad. Now the one I've sprayed with polyurethane, it's a little bit more resilient. And then of course the quality one, I mean, you can go at it all day, it's not going to scratch anything. Alright, now I'm going to use a knife, a little bit of a sharper edge, and try scratching in. And you can see when I take the blade horizontally here and start scraping, it just pulls that ink right off. It's really easy to get off in that with the knife. And then here with the polyurethane, you can see it pulls a little, but it's definitely better with a light clear coat on it. And then once again, you know, the quality brand, you could pretty much do this all day long and you're never going to get down into that or scratch it. And I'm going to show you why and what it is that helps keep those so resilient. So not only do they use a really high quality vinyl in general, but they also use a clear film over the top to protect it from getting scraped up. This is like a PPF, which is a paint protective film, I believe. And I don't know if this is an industry secret or what, but obviously that's going to help protect that wrap for many, many, many years, as opposed to, you know, just the Amazon stuff that I bought. Something else I wanted to show you guys that I found out while I was using the acetone to kind of clean areas of the sled. You know, dip it in a napkin. Look, you rub it on the high quality wrap, no problem at all. You wrap it on the stuff I bought. Look at that. Look how easily it just wipes it right away. I mean, that's crazy. So I don't have really high hopes for how well this wrap will last this season. I guess we'll find out. You guys can stay tuned and I'll keep you updated. But yeah, that's just crazy. The difference between the high quality stuff and a $10 roll you can get on Amazon. So if you have the money, you know, go with one of these higher end reputable brands. It's going to last forever. But if you don't have the option to get a wrap for your sled, or you don't have the money, it might be a good option to go with, you know, a higher quality vinyl on a roll and use the process I've shown you in this film. Alright guys, that's it. It's all wrapped up. Now we just need some snow in the hills to find out if this thing's gonna last. And if you want to find out, like and subscribe, because I'll be posting updates on how that wrap's holding up. And if you know me and how I ride, it's gonna be against a lot of rocks, snow, and trees, so we'll put it to the test for sure. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next edit. Woo!